Hello, hello, and welcome back to Griftlands. Last time, Smith made up with his brother Thoreau. Not Moreau, but maybe. No. No, that was just me speaking wrong. This time, maybe some other things are gonna happen. But first we have to go to bed, because I didn't do that last time, because I had to run away and eat dinner. So let's go to bed. Marif doesn't have anything new, right? No. We have to wait until the morning. Back at the hideaway, you and Marif catch up. Sweet Marif opens the door behind the bar for you. Your bed calls to you. Your dreams are especially vivid, full of mud fights and bruises, each unfolding sweeter than the last. Should have done this at the end of the last episode, but it's fine. It's fine. You wake up to the sharp jab of a finger right between the only two ribs you haven't broken at some point or another. Sleeping. 5 more minutes. You try to roll over, but there's an armored boot in the bed, and the toe digs into your spleen. No more minutes. What the? Malafi? Didn't expect a visit from you. Not after you made it so clear we were done. It wasn't personal. But if you're gonna sulk about it, you disowned me! I thought you liked to roll with the punches, so adapt. 2 days ago, you were kicked out of the family. Today, I'm here with an offer. What happens next is up to you, but I guarantee whining about it won't change a thing. What sort of offer? You want back in the family, and that's not happening unless we drown out Vix Molly. Oh, I'll drown him all right. Give me the chance. Exactly. With Mom gone, the family needs new muscle. This is your chance to prove yourself useful. I've got 2 targets, but you only need to take out 1. Do that for me, and I'll help you out against Vix. Yeah? And just who are these targets? Seemly Army. Known connections to the Rise, wanted for inciting unrest in the servants' quarters of many local families. The other is an Admiralty officer. I'd prefer to keep the details of that one to myself unless you buy in. A lack of trust in this family? What? And this superior officer. Don't tell me you're trying to kill your way through the ranks. When Pops offered to buy you a bigger commission, you sounded so proud turning them down. It's not opportunism. It's precaution. My performance reviews have been exemplary. Oh, congrats! I was due for a promotion, but then I discovered one of my superiors is accepting bribes from the barons. And unfortunately, I wasn't very subtle about it. Something that is like, I don't know, kind of a fun little detail, by the way, is how both Malafi and Smith have sort of the same collar to their jackets. It's kind of interesting. Ha! That was stupid. Yes, well, my promotion has been stalled. But I have reason to believe Eden won't stop there and will likely try to have me killed. So you shoot this Eden first? Is that it? Incorrect. You'll do the shooting. Who's this Jarackle you mentioned? For now, a relative nobody. I'd like to nip it in the bud before the problem grows. She's stirring up support for a Rise movement here in the Pearl among the domestic staff. Domestic staff? Like butlers and stuff? That doesn't sound so scary. And it wasn't before the glut of pilgrims. Now there's plenty of hoodlums to add to the swell. The Rise have already upset the status quo in Spark Baron lands and the breadfields. I'd rather not underestimate them here. So arrest her then. What do you need me for? Or aren't you a big tough Admiralty officer no more? Seemly is technically under a domestic contract with a rather wealthy family. They would prefer that I deal with her covertly. Ah, yeah, that kind of thing is sure fodder for the gossip rags. Quite. Well, guess the day waits for no one. Least of all me. Hello, Smith. Thought I could find you here. You're not gonna start any trouble, are ya? No, of course not. I just wanted to tell you I'll be around for a while. If you need some help, I'm available for hire. How generous of you. I'm giving you the friends and family rate, friend. After playing 10 cards, your next attack deals 8 bonus damage. That's not bad. That's not a bad boon at all. What do you got? He's got another tincture. I'm not against buying another tincture. But okay, so that's our choice today. We choose between either killing Seemly or killing Eden. Well, technically, so what we're choosing really is who we're going to betray. Or, because, like, this is like a multi-route thing, right? It's like, you can work with Seemly and then betray Seemly, or you can betray Mullify working for Seemly. Or, like, on the other hand, you can work for Eden, betray Eden, or betray Mullify for Eden. It's sort of like a triple backfuck, if that makes sense. I usually don't like working with Seemly, with the reason being fully non-mechanical, which is that I like the Rise, and I think they're good, and I think they should stir up trouble, because Havaria fucking sucks. For the downtrodden, so I don't want to fuck up the Rise's bullshit. Anyway, let's take a look at what we've got here. Robustify, useless. Shatterguard, at the end of your turn, gain 1 defense for every empty bottle in your hand. And Feedback Loop, your first attack each battle does 2 times damage. No. No. Clan Ring. Whenever you gain Renown, apply 1 Composure to a random friendly argument. Shenanigans. Composure cards apply 1 additional Composure. Or Memorization Implant. At the start of each negotiation, choose a card in your hand and duplicate it. Nothing, whelming, to be sure. Whew. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a yawn. Okay, let's see. What do you got, Steven? Renounce, Revision. Revision is okay. Long-winded. Entire Supply. Hits all enemies. Expend all empty bottle cards in your deck. Deal 2 bonus damage per card expended. Knuckle Down. Attack once per trauma on your target. Restrained. Certainty. Ability. Whenever you gain defense, gain 2 adrenaline. Expend. Would that do it? No. No, it wouldn't. Why is everything so hard for me? Why do my shops never sell anything that actually helps me? Why? Okay. So I'm going to pick Eden, because I don't want the Rise to catch any flack. And I do kind of want to do, since we reconciled the Thoreau, I kind of want to do the full reconciliation route. You can, of course, do the full murder route, and you can also do halvesies. I feel like doing halvesies kind of sucks, personally. But I like the full reconciliation route. I think it's cool. So that's what I think we're going to go for. Anyway. Finding Eden is easy enough, what with her being an important figure and all. Hey, you Eden? Where it is, you might be looking for some help. And whose word would that be? I don't deal with thugs. Nah, I hear ya. You prefer, well-equipped allies. You know what I mean? Well-equipped? I'm not sure that folks who got lots of neat tools and know how to use them. Look, I don't much like your tone, and tools that go pow, because they got spark coming out of them. Oh. It doesn't seem like subterfuge is your skill set exactly. It's not. It sounded like he was coming on to her for a second. Hey, don't sell me short. You think I'm just here for the shells? I want revenge on a certain someone. First name rhymes with Bullybee, last name with lame quad. And my friends, the tools, they told me you'd maybe help me get that. Ha. I might have work for you after all. So, you hate Bullybee too, right? Because that's why I'm here, to get at Bullybee. I don't know what you're talking about. What I do know is that you're going to do a job for me, and then you'll return here for a reward. And if you play your cards right, that reward might include some information on where you might find Bullybee. Bullybee. Okay. We can at least talk to Seemly. All right, good to know. I just gotta go check on something first. Dumb and indecisive? What could possibly go wrong? What's that? Nothing. Incredible. I love Smith. Smith is such a fucking dumbass, and he's my favorite. Let's go talk to Seemly. If Seemly's afraid of the authorities, she doesn't show it. Hello. Welcome. Would you like a pamphlet? I wouldn't get much use out of it, to be honest. You can't read? We have pictographic ones for your convenience. The Rise is a people's movement, so we try to move people. Spiritually, I mean. Not sure I, get it. Look, I just heard maybe you had some work. I could use some work. I've been disowned by my family, you see? The Banquads? The Banquads? That wealthy estate with the sea views? Wait, that wouldn't make you related to Mullify Banquad, wouldn't it? The Admiralty officer? It woulda. But like I said, she disowned me. Now I'm just trying to get by, and I sure wouldn't mind taking a crack at her skull while I'm at it. I see. That's good timing. In fact, I do have a job for you, ex-Banquad. You mentioned my sister? She's a problem to you? Oh, only that she represents the strict enforcement of the status quo. I don't have anything against her personally, except, of course, her staggering privilege. Okay, I'll bite. What's that mean? As if you don't know. She's the only female heir to a Kradeshi dynasty. Everything was handed to her, from her commission to her secured future. Yeah, plus, you know, she didn't even hesitate to knock me out of the will. We're twins, even. We shared an egg sac. You'd think that means something. You would think that. I guess that's why they have a similar taste in jackets. Unfortunately, we're going to work with Eden. But I need to ask around a bit. No offense, but I don't got a lot of friends right now. Oh, none taken. All I'm doing is gathering tinder. I'm happy to wait until the spark of revolution strikes. Why does Eden keep moving around? It's very strange. Oh, we just go through this same exact thing. Okay, let's go. You know what, officer? I think you and I might just be in business. Thrilling. It's hardly a secret that the Rise are gaining traction here in Pearl on the Foam. Technically, Mullify has been assigned to the case of sussing it out. But I'm not in the business of letting her take credit for anything. Yeah, neither was Vix. I'm sure these names you say are meaningful to someone, but not to me. Keep your personal life to yourself. At any rate, I want you to infiltrate the cell and confirm their headquarters. Doubtless, you'll need to break a law or two in your quest to blend in. I don't really care. Keep my name out of it and we'll both be happy. You got a lead for me in addition to all this love and care? The fancy millinery is reportedly lousy with discontented servant. Likely it's a front. Buy some hats, get some answers. If you see the leader, Seemly, then you know you've found the headquarters. Well, we actually already know where she is, but okay. Pearl Exquisite Millinery. Cash is here. Pestifer. Pachu. When Pachu introduces himself, people tend to back away, but the name isn't as contagious as it sounds. That's very funny. Alright, we got Lily. Word is, Lily would sell his own grandmother if he thought he could buy her back at half price next week. Another day in the feud, huh? So I hear you might know something about the Rise here in the Pearl. Keep your voice down. The Rise is a dangerous criminal organization. I don't know anything about that. It's like that, is it? What if I had a lot of money to spend on a hat? You got any special hats? Ones that might fit a rebel like me? Well, I suppose I might have a special hat that would fit you. Let's just say it helps you to rise to any occasion. Buy the special hat. Convince Lily to give you the special hat, or force him to give you the special hat. Let's convince him. I don't really have that kind of scratch right now. How about you just give me that hat and I pay you back later? Incredible. I would gladly pay you Tuesday for a hat today. Oh boy. Okay. I'll play the boosted Crass. Even though that'll lead to us taking a little bit extra damage, I think it's probably fine. We'll play Pale Turnabout on the Powder Keg. That'll give us a bunch of composure. We'll play a Bewilder to protect our resolve, and then we'll hit a Mirrored Degrade for 12 damage. Yeah, we did 35 damage in one turn. That's crazy good. Okay. Gain 3 renown, draw 1 card. Well, let's play Indecision first because it's free. I'm gonna get rid of dangerous at this particular moment. Okay. Boosted crash. Standing to protect our powder keg. Although technically we didn't need to do that because if our powder keg gets destroyed, all it does is do damage. So that was actually a waste of a card. Oh well. We get overturn, destroy his argument, and turn. Well, at least we got some EXP for standing, which is the major thing about this. Obviously we'll play Enduring Hot Air. I'm gonna play Turnabout on our powder keg. Get a lot of defense. We'll play Boosted Crash, and we'll play Visionary Bully. And turn. And he's gonna be done for next turn. Decision. Mostly I'm just looking for EXP at this point, because if I play Mirror Degrade, we just win. Alright. Let's just get out of here. Our powder keg got upgraded. When destroyed, deal 12 damage to a random opponent argument and create a new powder keg. Or pale powder keg. When destroyed, it costs 0, basically, to play. Which is not bad. Honestly, being able to play it as soon as I draw it is great. But we also aren't having energy problems. But we also aren't having damage problems. I think pale is fine. I'm not sure which one of those is better. I think they're both good. Instigate. Whenever an argument is destroyed, increase instigate by 1 and draw a card. At 8 stacks, remove this argument and deal 14 damage to a random enemy target. Interesting. It works with our deck, but do we need it? Center of Attention. Add 2 resolve to all friendly arguments. Not a bad card for us as well. It's really expensive, but I don't know what other deck I would ever use it in. But do I need more cards in this deck? I really don't think so. I feel like this deck is fucking crazy good already. Like, as much as this works really well, like, both of these are good, right? But like, both of these work. This works with us because it gives us draw whenever we play Turnabout. Like, it turns Turnabout into and Circle Back into draw ones, which is not bad. But it takes up another card slot, and we already have a lot of cards. I don't know, this is a hard one because I think this is good. The damage is whatever, but I think this is good. What are the upgrades? Just it costs 0 and you can play it multiple times. You have to destroy 14 arguments for this to ever, or sorry, you have to destroy 8 arguments for this to ever actually trigger. That'll never happen. For the damage, I mean. This is good for increasing the value of powder keg. I don't think we need to do any of this. Sometimes the hat needs the head more than the head needs the hat. You get what I'm saying? This head is going places. The hat might want to hitch a ride. Fine. You can pick up the hat on the beach. But you'll have to work out a payment schedule with my associates. I'm sure I'll be fine. I always am. Got you on the flippity flip. I love it. I love it. You find a lone rise waiting for you at the beach. I was told there would be a hat here for me. Oh, you're the one Lily was talking about. Yeah, sure. But where's my hat? Oh, I've got a hat for you, Grifter. A real fancy one. Idri steps back and fiddles with a small control box. A shambling figure rises out of the sand. Combat protocol activated. Okay. It's not even wearing a damn hat! I think this shop of yours might be a front. Alrighty. You know what? Let's play protective procedure. Let's just do it. You know, let's just get it. It's not doing damage to us this turn. And it's good to get it out of the way. We'll also apply a little bit of trauma, and we'll finally level up our Toughen Up. So that I can maybe get it out of my goddamn deck. But, okay. Let's get serious. Smith's Boosted Flask. Smith's Boosted Chug. Hair of the Brock, I guess, is fine. Enhanced Hold'em. Give me that delicious Moxie. Look at how powerful this Overdriver is already. If I played Smith's Bottle, it would get even better, but I'm going to play the Toughen Up purely for the purposes of, what is it? Leveling it up. And then we're going to play Overdriver because it's doing 25 damage. That would actually synergize really well if the enemy was traumatized. Like, we would destroy. But it's fine. Okay, I didn't check this, but one reticle is removed when this fighter is the target of any maneuver cards. Interesting. So we got rid of a lot of it by doing a lot of drinking. I guess I could play the boosted Pradeshi Collider. I can also just stun him with our Obliterate. Yeah, I don't see why not. Empty Bottle. Wow, it's really easy to get rid of these if you just have Empty Bottle. Like, really easy to get rid of Reticle, I mean. Okay. God, this Toughen Up needs to be played so many times. But I'm gonna pay the tax. Some more trauma, I guess. Not exactly what I wanted, honestly, but whatever. Start with a Traumatic Bash. Although we're just about done here. I guess Big Brain? Well, never mind. I did something completely different. I mean, we've won. Yeah, no matter what I do offensively, we've won. So... Mirrored Kiss the Fist? Well, that was nice. But nice to have a combat that was actually good. Hits all enemies, stuns enemies with metallic, piercing, destroy after one use. And... Toughen Up. Toughen Up of Clarity! Yes. Easing Toughen Up or Lucid Toughen Up. Alleviate 2, apply 3 defense. We'll take Lucid, because it'll defend us a lot more, and it'll get out of our deck if we play it. At least for the combat, I mean. Alright, what do we got? Jackpot again? No. Nerve Strike. Threshold 6, apply 2 impair. It's not bad. It's not a bad card. But again, it just doesn't help me scale. For the rest of your turn, any damage you receive is reduced to 1. Expend. Is that good? I don't think that's good. I think we're done. I don't think we won any of these. Like, Nerve Strike is not a bad card. It's like defensive offense, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't think we want any of these. I think we just like decline. I just can't for the life of me. I swear to God, like the 3 cards I want are like the Pinto Pour, Swig, and maybe Bio Boost or Bio Strike are like the cards I want. And like everything else, I'm just like not interested. And if you don't know what those cards are because you've never seen this game before, Biostrike basically gives you Moxie equal to the amount of damage that it deals, which is amazing. And what are the other two? The Pinto Pour gives you power, and Swig has the potential of giving you power or Moxie or Adrenaline or defense. So it's a really good card. The automaton collapses into a pile of broken parts. Congratulations. Thanks. For what? The report was that you weren't very wealthy, nor were you good at subterfuge. This proves at least that you know how to fight. So it seems the Rise could use you after all. What was that thing? Oh, you mean Shambles? It's an automech smuggled out of Gratbach. Did I kill it? Oh no, I'll fix it up good as new and ready for the next recruit looking for a hat. Like flies to honey, poor sods. I was promised a hat. You're not the fastest brick in the shed, are ya? Where's my hat? There's no hat, man. Sorry. What's the Rise doing here in the Pearl? Doesn't strike me as your natural habitat. Yeah, there's a lot of money here. But who do you think keeps all these fancy buildings clean? Who keeps the plumbing working? Who keeps the lights on? Workers, man. And we're gonna teach them what their real power is. Ask about the next step. So now that I'm a real certified member of the Rise, what happens next? You have any secret handshakes or bank account numbers you want to give me? Oh, you ain't Rise yet, buddy. You've just completed the first step. I was afraid you might say that. Yeah, now that we know you can fight, we're going to put that to use. If you want to meet our leader and join the club for real, you have to take out an admiralty first. Just any admiralty? Nah, that'd be too easy. We need you to take down a specific one. Let's say Ebe. He's out on patrol right now. Should be easy to find. Kill Ebe, and then you can meet the boss. Jeez, you guys don't mess around. Idri busies herself fixing the automac. Well, damn, I gotta put a pig down. You find Ebe training some Vrock. Sit! Stay. I said stay. The Vrock smell you coming and bound around your feet. Down, puppies! Hey, those are working animals. Please don't distract them. So we can either convince Ebe to fake his own death, or we can kill him. Considering that he has 3 Vrocks with him, I'm a little scared of trying to kill him. Could I do it? I mean, I could, but it would be dangerous. It would be really, really dangerous. I've already done a bunch of murders, too. I don't know. So I'm not supposed to tell anyone, but I'm working undercover, and I need your help. They always take the funniest path for a smith. Uh-oh. We're in a bit of trouble here. He's doing a lot of damage. We're definitely playing Enduring Hot Air. Let's play a Visionary Bewilder. Okay. Pale Turnabout. Increases the damage of our thing. Stone Bewilder fully defends us. If I play a boosted Crass, I get more... I get dominance for next turn, but I'll take 1 damage this turn. That's probably fine. Taking 1 damage is not gonna be the end of the world for me. Okay, Pale Powder Keg. We Turnabout. That gives us a ton of composure. We play the Standing on the Planted Evidence so that he doesn't destroy it. And then we Mirror Degrade for a bunch of damage. And Lucid Bully. Nice. He's frisking. He's only doing 4 damage this turn. Interesting. Indecision. I'll probably get rid of the name drop. I don't need it. I do want to do boosted circle back. Our renown isn't in trouble. So I'll just play the standing on our dominance, I think. And we have a bunch of hot air. I'll play the boosted crass. It won't destroy our renown, although it'll weaken it significantly. Okay. I mean, he's done. The question is, do we want to keep Dangerous in this deck? It does add damage, but it does take up a hand spot. And I don't necessarily want it to. Especially when we have so many other forms of gaining dominance with two boosted crasses in the deck. I'm gonna get rid of Dangerous. I'm gonna get it out of the deck. I don't think we need it. And we're done. Let's just take him out. We get the upgrade for standing. I'm gonna go for the extra composure because we no longer have any issues meeting the renown requirements. And let's take a look. Goon. No thanks. Thoughtless. Expend any number of cards in your hand and gain 1 dominance per card expended. Not bad if you had a ton of draw. Cachet. Improvise a card from your discard pile. Gain renown equal to twice its cost. No, I don't think any of those work for us. And that's why I need you to fake your own death. Just for a little bit. Hey, sounds fun. I can take a nap in the kennels and then make up a story about some fugue state when it's done. Everyone should treat themselves to a fugue state now and then, I always say. Incredible. Okay. You follow the Idri's directions to the Rise hideout. Knock, knock? You must be the new recruit I've heard so much about, that I definitely haven't met before today. I did feel something in the wind today during my morning meditation. A portent of things to come. Oh yeah, I have good things coming on my portent sometimes too. Reports of Ebe's death seem perhaps exaggerated. I can't work with a man I can't trust. And if that man is a spy, well, I can't abide him either. Is that all a coy way of saying you want to kill me? Yes, I'm afraid so. Seemingly hates you. They know you were trying to infiltrate the Rise. So I didn't kill Ebe. So we kind of fucked that up. But at start of each battle, gain 4 disrupt. Your hand size is reduced by 1. 9 max cards. At the beginning of your turn... Oh, wow. That's really bad, actually. Defend yourself. That's really bad. That's actually kind of fucked us. Because now our muscle bank doesn't work very well on turn 1. Whoops. Shit. I guess I should have killed him. But that would have been a really hard fight. Uh-oh, well. Okay, I'm not gonna use at least those 2 cards. Maybe I keep the bottle. Okay. This works. Let's slam. Let's start trying to get Elandra out of the way. And wow, I guess I'll play the Tough Enough with Clarity because it'll protect me a lot. At least this disrupt thing prevents the muscle bank from causing us many issues. We'll play Protective Procedure so that we can finally upgrade it. Let's see. Mirrored Kissed Fists or Rooted Ruthless. I guess I could just play both. This is still 9 damage. But I'm taking 23 damage this turn. I'd rather, I think, defend. What the hell? Are they applying Disrupt to me? Is that what's happening? Like, Because I'm overdrawing like crazy. Okay, a flying drop kick will give me evade. So that'll prevent me from taking 12 damage. Guess I played the tough enough for EXP. Yeah, I'm not going very fast here, and this is starting to become a problem, I think. I want to stun this guy. And I'm going to enhanced hold him over here. He is now traumatized. Ugh, 24 damage. Yikes. Chug. Pale Murder Bay Blaster. Can I take him out this turn? $14. Fracture. Nah, I can't take him out. Okay, we're gonna take another fucking shitload of damage. This is bad. And they keep applying Disrupt to me. I keep overdrawing, which is the worst part. I think I'll slam this time. And then... Rooted Ruthless. Enhanced Hold'em. I mean, that kills him. Start putting damage on Nafri. This should make him panic. That reduces the damage incoming by a lot. And then we can start working on Nafri. Try to impair. That'll reduce his damage, which is good. If I do Fracture instead of Slam, what do you mean not enough empty bottles? Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, well, I fucked that up. Mirrored Kiss the Fists. He'll get traumatized. Now, Elandra will come back up this turn. But this is gonna do 14? Yikes. Okay, so it's like barely any. At that rate, well, it's still better than nothing, so... Oh, he still has traumatized? Huh? I don't get it. Whatever. I guess I'll play Stone Nap. A Chug. I guess Hair of the Brock. The Fracture is exactly enough to make him panic. I can even do it again. Alrighty. That was kind of bad, but we got through it. We can make it pale, or we can make it always come in our opening hand. Pale is way better. What do we got? Thickness. Double your defense. At the start of your next turn, lose no defense. Splinter, attack a random enemy. Empty one empty bottle from your card. Empty bottle card from your deck. Apply to impair. Endless supply. Expend up to 4 cards from your hand. Add that many empty bottle cards to your discard pile. No. No. There's a lull in the battle, and you manage to escape. Shit. Hello again. I can confirm that Seemly is at the Ride's hideout, but she probably won't be there for long. I wasn't very good at being undercover. Alright, we'll have to move fast then. What did you have to do to convince them? They wanted me to kill Ebe, but I just faked it. The intelligence was more important than a rock trainer. Remind me to never join the Admiralty. You get paid 100 shills, you get 4 metal, and I get another 120 shells. Well, it seems that you're not a complete ignoramus. Just so happens, we could be in business. Hey, that's what I like to hear. Of course, I did some digging. I like to know who I'm working with. You didn't mention Bullybee is your sister. She ain't! Or did you not dig that part up? I got this owned. Well, it complicates things, makes it messier, and I don't like mess. So kindly leave before anyone sees us talking too long. We'll discuss this situation more later when we can speak plainly. But it's nighttime, so we can go to the party store. Making Seemly hate us is bad. I don't know. I don't think we'll be able to get rid of that Bane. I think we're kind of fucked. So I should have killed Ebe, but it's fine. Are you ready for more of the partying? Let's see what you got. A second Hold'em. I mean, I already played the first one enough, but a second one? A second one could actually make it so that we just don't die. We'll have so much moxie. Very intrigued by that. What are the other cards? Noah Guy. Gain 2 renown. At the end of your turn, remove all your renown and apply that much composure to all your arguments. Instigate. Whenever an argument is created. Yeah, it's that same one. And Domain. Apply 2 composure to all friendly arguments. Increase by 1 for each hostile card played this turn. Ooh. This is not bad at all, but I don't want to spend 250 on it. Cavalcade. Gain defense equal to the damage dealt by your next attack. Or Certainty. Whenever you gain defense, it gain 2 adrenaline. Certainty is also not bad. Let's stop partying. Ploka. What do you got? Company Band. No. Bandit. Whenever you trigger a card's threshold, gain 2 adrenaline. Interesting. Speed Shot. At the start of every turn, insert Lean and Green into your hand. Drink 1 and gain 1 adrenaline. That's actually really good. We only have 2 threshold cards, though. Speed Shot is interesting, but with this disorder and our muscle bank, that kind of puts a wrench in things. Hey, folks out there got more upgrades than I remember. How do I get in on that? I'm a licensed graph surgeon, but I'm not licensed to administer anesthesia. I can get another graph slot. I do have a bunch of money. If I get another graph slot, I do lose some HP, but I have a flourish prepared, so I can deal with it. And then I can also buy this Hold'em. And if I really wanted to, I could also buy the Speed Shot. But because of this disorder, I'm a little worried about that. So I think I might just chill out on that. Would it be good to maybe grab our free Loom Initiate here? I think so. Lumika might not might not only have grown up with a silver spoon, but swallowed it whole. Take Lumika on your next job. Henders used to stick his head beneath the water in the hopes of getting a look at Hesh. The constant lack of oxygen might have had an effect. Gallo grew up with a thirst for lumen wine and a tendency to chew with her mouth open. The Jirackle is just going to be better than the other two. Unless these guys are promoted, which I don't think they are. So we're gonna take Henders. Want some real world experience? Let's roll. Alright, Fee, ready for scheming? I don't scheme, I anticipate. Sure, just like you anticipated Vix wouldn't like Lumathites in his pajamas. The trap for Eden needs to be perfect. I've worked too hard for my position to have it mired in controversy. You know, Dad would have said there was no mud you couldn't bribe your way out of. Tell that to the great Beeching. As for Eden, she won't be able to resist an opportunity to see me thoroughly disgraced. So that's probably the opportunity to draw her into an ambush. No problem. I'll just tell her about the time you swapped Vix's guild gel for pepper rub. I doubt that would be sufficient. Here's the location where we'll set the ambush. I trust you'll think up something more enticing. Let's go! Marif, do you got anything? He's got a vial of slurry. I'm concerned about how this is gonna go. But we have our little friendo, so it should work. A comfort to see you again. So, Eden, we've had some good times, you and me, but we gotta move on to bigger, better things, right? And I got a little present for you to show how much I care. I'd rather not have any evidence that we ever associated when this is all over. And that's the gift. Turns out I got evidence Mullafi ain't so clean. She's my twin after all. Huh, I'm listening. Wide influence. At the start of Eden's turn, incept either a straw man or planted evidence chosen randomly if neither exists. Interesting. Indecision? Well, we got boosted circle back. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything that actually benefits from using it, but we got it. Goddamn. Do I go for one more draw? Let's go for one more draw. Oh god, okay. We can't do anything better. Losing this is not the worst thing in the world. And in exchange, I get 6 dominance. So I think 6 dominance is fine in exchange for Prayer of Hedge. Okay, she's doing 10 damage to that. Powder Keg. Stone Standing. Visionary Bewilder. Fully defended. Get the damage from Powder Keg. Visionary Bully. Oh, we even get to play Hot Air. Nice. Now we're cooking. If I play both of these boosted Crasses, I'm pretty sure she's fucking done for. This is 33 damage. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another one? Another one? Do I need another one? I mean, I don't need another one. Need isn't really in the cards here. Do I want another one? Honestly, no. I think no. I think I'm great. I think my deck is amazing. I have a lot of tools. I think I'm good. Funny thing, when your parents die, you find out all sorts of dirty secrets. Turns out Mullafi isn't as self-made as she likes to claim. I know exactly where she's gonna be, trying to clean up the mess our parents left for her. You mean we'll actually catch her in the act, huh? I suppose that'll cover all the bases, evidence of her misdeeds, and a reason to strike, if she resists arrest. Pretty sure we can make that happen. Anything's possible. Very well, Smith. Let's chase this plan of yours. Take me to your sister. Just don't expect me to tolerate any sentimentality when the time comes. Alright. Let's go. Whether it's impatience or doubt, Mullafi wastes no time in springing her trap. She slips into view like a predator, ready to spill blood. Now, we can either side with Mullafi or protect Eden. Like I said, I'm going to stick with reconciling. Been a long time since we fought back to back, huh? Just make sure not to stab me in it. That would bring down my accuracy stats. This was a trap? Oh yeah, sorry about that. I would have told you sooner, except that's not how traps work. I'm smart enough not to trust a grifter, partner. I had a backup, trail us. Now you're gonna die. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. What do we got? Goon Onar. And Regional Commander Eden. Goon Onar is doing a lot of damage to me, and I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Slam is better, I think. So let's slam. Yeah, and then we just mirrored kiss the fist and enhance hold them. All that overdrawing is kind of a problem. I'm not really taking very much damage, which is good. I say we just play the Hold'em. This'll traumatize Onar. She's done for this turn. I guess let's nap and, I don't know, defend ourselves. I mean, I can still play the Ruthless, but... Let's start with our protective procedure. Empty bottle. Flask, Murder Bay Blaster. There we go. Traumatic Bash. And even more Moxie, baby. This deck isn't very fast, but it has a lot of sustain. Which I think is good. Let's just go straight for the Obliterate, so I can upgrade it. And Mirrored Kiss the Fists for the highest damage potential, I think. That'll traumatize. Oh shit, she's gonna die. Okay. I wonder if we should have killed Onar. I guess we'll find out. The Arachnoblade. Apply 5 Lumen Burnt. Whenever an attack removes all owner's defense, take 1 damage. Reduce Lumen by 1 at the end of your turn. No. Let's take a look here. High stakes. Whenever you trigger a card's threshold, gain 2 defense. Expend up to 2 empty bottle cards from your deck. Heal 2 health per bottle. Attack a random enemy, expend 1 bottle. Ugh. My kingdom. My kingdom for a card that actually does something. Let's make Obliterate pale. And let's leave the rest. Mullafi checks the body before nodding once in satisfaction. Good work. Cleaner than I expected. You'll not underestimate me too much. What you gonna do now, anyway? You got your enemy out of the way, but it won't be long before you make more. No offense, Fee, but you're kind of hard to get along with these days. You used to be fun, and you used to be present, but you've done the favor you promised, and I'll return it in time. When you approach Fix Molly, you can trust that I'll support you. It ain't much, not from this grown-up. That's what it's... What? Okay, Jesus Christ. I cannot read. It ain't much. Not from this grown-up that's what's left of your sister, but it's a start. Mullafi loves us. Family favor. At the start of each negotiation, gain 3 renown. Shit ass. Okay, we're gonna start with a lot of renown. Cool. Oh god, we still have to work for Thai? Okay. Good to see you again, Smith. How far are we in the video? Okay, we're getting somewhere. Well, thanks, Thai. That's nice to hear. Most people think I'm too gruff to receive a little sincerity every now and then, you know? Ah, well, I sincerely hope you're up for a little assassination. What the hash, Thai? Your brother's right hand, Palatriax, has been using the beaching as license to anoint as many new priests as possible. My superiors take issue not with his fervor, but with his selection methods, selling the priesthood to the highest bidder. I'd like you to approach Palatriax as an aspirant and then eliminate him. That's a big ask! Killing a bishop? And what exactly do you intend to do with Viscmali when you get to him? Well, do I get to wear a funny hat? Of course, you need to look the part. How can Palatriax just slap the priesthood on a bunch of goons at once? Aren't there initiations and doodads that gotta be done? Normally, yes. But these are exceptional times. Pearl on the Foam has been declared holy territory. Technically, anything the upper echelons do is inherently sanctioned by Hesh. So if you stop them, what does that make you? A Luminari. I go where I'm pointed and do what needs to be done. And the consequences are mine alone. No offense, but aren't bribes the standard way priests get chosen? I beg your pardon. Viscmali didn't become a Hessian because he was drawn to the cult. My folks paid big tithes, and in return he got a place at that fancy school. Well, yes, the church honors the devout with the chance for clerical study. Right, and then those students become priests. I see your point, but they've also applied themselves to studies for years. The priests Palatriax seeks to anoint are alien to the clergy. They seek only to profit from this chaotic upheaval. Alright, give me the funny hat then. I'll kill your bishop for you. Remember, if you get caught... Yeah, you were none the wiser. The clothes fit surprisingly well. And cozily. How do I look? Quite striking, actually. Perhaps your family sent the wrong son to the cult. No way. Thoreau would have been terrible at it. Let's go then. I'll do my best not to embarrass you. Appreciated. Should I go for the speed shot? I feel like we're going to get a graft pick at the end of this, though. Getting close to the Great Beaching is difficult, but with a Luminari at your side, you're able to push through a glut of pilgrims. You see what must be Palatriax standing knee-deep in fishy excreta, daubing slime onto the foreheads of those gathered near. Before you can get too close, however, you and Tayutaro are both stopped by armed guards. Hold it. Only guests of honor are welcome here. Convince Aldo that you're actually with the cult, or force your way through the guards. Easier to negotiate. Yield, you low-born slug! I'm gonna be a priest, and I got the Luminari to prove it. Yeah, damn. Okay, we got 2 of those. Ooh, yay. What a great first turn. Oh, baby. Oh, honey. When I circle back on that hot air, it's gonna be real spicy. Well, assuming that I draw something that lets me circle back on it. Yeah, we'll just take care of this. Because she can't deal any damage if I get rid of her arguments. Indecision to upgrade it. Boosted circle back. Incredible. Look at that shit, man. That's crazy. That's crazy good. Yeah, fuck it. We'll play another one, why not? How much damage is that? 10, 21, 29, 32. 32 passive damage. Crazy. Our gang pendant got upgraded. Now he's... Jesus, now we start every combat with 8 renown. Or every negotiation, I mean. Bananas. Do I want to mill more, or do I want just draw? I'd rather mill more, honestly. Pale Turnabout. Having it be free is great. I always want to play it. Thoughtless. Expending number of cards in your hand. Gain 1 dominance per card expended. Apply 2 composure to all friendly arguments. Increased by 1 for each hostility card played this turn. Revision. Destroy all friendly arguments and create new copies of them. The only problem is now I have a ton of renown. I feel like, and I don't need any of this. I'm so strong. I'm so crazy strong. This man is a member of the clergy of Sludge by the Sea. The bishops there sent me to see him honored with oaths at the great beaching. Huh, well, as long as he's of noble birth. Palatriax doesn't want any pilgrims getting too close. Oh, the noblest! I'm even related to Vix Molly Banquad. The Hessians are gathered in a patch of sandy coral, exposed by the neap tide. A great beast is chained up at the water's edge, its leash taut. The bishop stands just outside of the beast's reach, performing the consecration rite for a line of aspirant priests. You can't quite see what they're doing, but it's probably not fun. Bellatriax would pick the trial of the spawn. It's archaic, but intimidating. These aspirants may be able to buy the priesthood, but they can't buy Bellatriax's power. What the heck am I supposed to do? I don't know anything about any of this. You're not actually becoming a priest. Get in line, bow graciously, and when it's your turn, shove Bellatriax into the beast's mouth. The poor thing has been purposely starved, so it won't reject anything it's fed. As you wait your turn, you watch the others each offer a sacrifice to the spawn. Ceremonial daggers, family tapestries, and Vagrant Age relics are all choked down by the beast. Ah, a supplicant. Are you called by the tides, yes? And what sacrifice did you bring to pledge yourself to the abyss? Forgive me, sire, but I've traveled far for this, and I'm not sure I'm familiar with this practice. Ha! No, most parishes wouldn't be. This is the trial by spawn. In olden days, Kradeshi supplicants would make corporeal offerings to a beast of the sea. The practice was outlawed as other races found it too debilitating, but I've reinstated it. You may offer material goods. If the beast accepts your token, then Hesh finds you worthy. If the beast accepts your token, then you have passed. Is there a suggested value of the goods? Traditionally a hand, or one of the less vital organs. But today, why don't you show me what you're offering, and I'll tell you whether you need to up the ante. So, we can betray Ty here for some fucking reason. We can stick our hand into the beast's mouth for some reason. I think I've done this once, and predictably, it doesn't go so well. This is the easiest option. Bellatriax is so busy being full of himself that he never sees it coming. You pantomime outrageously as you pretend to trip, hurling him directly into the beast's ravenous maw. It's over with one gulp and the other priests shriek in alarm. Supplicant, are you all right? Oh, well, careful there, Luminari. The ground is unsteady. I can see that. Now, let me escort you away from... Ty staggers as the creature lets out a bellowing roar. Uh-oh. Think we might have given it a taste for Hessians? Sure enough, the beast tears its chain from its mooring in the sand and attacks. Puppeteer. Giving gifts to Hessians costs half as much. That's worthless. Okay. Defend yourself against the beast. The Shredmaw. Oh boy. Can't say I'm trained for this, but... Well, I'm not trained for anything, really. Alright. What do we got here? The Devouring Horror Shredmaw. Thick Shell gains 10 defense at the end of their turn. Devouring Horror Caustic Spit. Devouring Horror Shredmaw's attacks apply slimy to 6 cards in your deck. This card is not discarded at the end of your turn. If this card is played, Slimy is removed and the owner takes 3 damage. Leeching Fangs. Devouring Horror Shredmaw heals health equal to half of any health loss it causes. Oh. That's so bad. We don't have a lot of ramp in this deck, so that's actually really, really fucking bad. Hair of the Rock doesn't really do a whole lot for me. So let's go for boosted rumble. Let's slam. Traumatic bash. And rooted ruthless. I wish there was a flourish that would give me power. Oh well. Maybe I can use the adrenaline flourish. It's already traumatized though. Which is kind of good. Do I play my tincture in this fight? Shit, I might have to. I could Mirrored Kiss the Fist for 18. Yeah, let's do that. I'll have to reapply trauma. Leveling up this Hold'em is important. And we're not taking much damage this turn anyway. But it is going to apply Impair 3 to all of us. That sucks, dude. Oh yeah, I still have this fucking Crisis Bane. That sucks. Okay. Hair the Vrock. Big Brain. I guess having that in the deck isn't bad. I can stun it. That keeps my friends up for a turn. What would I draw that would be good, though? Nothing, really. I can't even hit the threshold when I'm impaired like this. Unless I play the boosted Hair of the Vrock. Stacking Moxie does have its own benefits, though. Because obviously, your Moxie is reduced by half at the end of every turn. So, even if I don't get to use all my Moxie, I do get to keep a bunch of it for the next turn. Okay. It's doing 12 damage to us here. Thank God. A little bit of power goes a long way. That traumatizes it. That means we can trigger Hold'em. And then I think we just do this. Thank God we have these two, actually. Okay, we can't stop it from doing that, and now we have Slimy on some of our cards, but doesn't matter. We need to keep playing them. Boosted Chug. We can apply Impair on it. I guess that's not terrible. Like this. We have enough Moxie that I'm honestly not worried about it. Like Clean House. This is what I was looking for, is Overdriver. Although we're impaired, so it does so much less damage. Defense won't help, it's a piercing attack. I think we just slam. And then we kiss the fists. 24 Moxie. Crazy high sustain. Yes. Exactly what I wanted. We're no longer impaired. I wish I could have drawn Underdriver or Overdriver. It would have done so much damage this turn. We've got Kiss the Fists in hand. Let's go for the Slam. It's Traumatized, so this is going to do 42 damage. Crazy good. And the Moxie is more valuable to me than applying Trauma, I think. Yeah, we have a Trauma card left in the deck, so we're good. $24 Moxie. Crazy sustain. We may not do tons of damage, but we definitely go up. Like, number go up. Like, we can definitely sustain a lot of bullshit. Okay. Traumatic Bash. Traumatic Bash again. Smith's Bottle. Fracture. Overdriver is at 34 damage. Alright. That would have done way more, obviously, if it was traumatized, but you know, we need to keep it moving. I think it's implying Impair again, too. So I think that was a good time to use it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Everything has Sticky. Okay, it's doing 25 damage to our friend over there, so let's try to impair it. Okay. We can get a bunch of Moxie by punching it. Mirrored Kiss the Fist is 30. Henders is already panicking. We finally hit Fatigue, which is fine. Okay, Blaster. Trauma. I could go for the Evasion. Because I'm really good on Moxie. I've got 17 right now. And oh, we're so close to winning. Okay, it's got 14 HP left here. Hail Murder Bait Blaster. I should have actually done the Hair of the Rock because this is probably our last turn. Alright, let's finish it. Hell yeah. Cool. Shred Moth Shell, gain 5 counter. I'm like making like faces and you can't see me, but I'm just like, no. Counter's terrible. That's terrible. It takes up the space in our deck that we don't need. Enhanced. Always enhanced. Chaos Theory. At the start of your turn, play a random card in your hand for free. Insistence, duplicate the next argument you create. And Overdrive. On your next turn, all your cards are played twice, but also expend. I just don't think that any of this shit matters. Like, I think we're good. I think our deck is so freaking busted, I don't think we need any of this shit. Like, this could be good, but we already duplicate Hot Airs like crazy without adding an extra card to the deck. No. Okay. Masochist. Whenever you take damage on your turn, gain 1 adrenaline. Now we're talking something. Now we're talking. Maybe. Maybe that's good for us. Depends. I mean, it means that both of our drop kicks give us adrenaline. Would the chafe also give adrenaline with that? At the start of your turn, take 1 piercing damage. Yeah, I think the chafe would do that too. It would work with Pale Clean House too. Raw power, reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 0 until the end of your next turn, end of your turn, or until played. Take 3 damage per card. And the jackpot. I think we take Masochist. It's a little late for it, but I think we take it. We don't need the shell. The beast is dead, and the Hessians have scurried, leaving you alone with Ty. Well, that was an unfortunate complication. What now? Well, you get out of here before there are any questions you find difficult to answer. I'll find you later. Yeah, I guess you will. See ya. Let's go to the party store. I haven't done basically any removals for my battle deck. And I think I'm going to get rid of this Toughen Up. Because I never play it. And I don't want it. And I think that's the end of today. Yeah, we can just head to our room. Alrighty, guys. Well, because things develop when you move on to day 4 in Smith, and we're already over time again, I think this is a good place to stop. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying it as much as I have. I fucking love Smith's campaign. It's so fun. And I'll talk to you next time. Do all the YouTube things if you feel like it. Bye, bye, bye.